Hi, this is Kerry with Filmmaker Central. And with the new Davinci Resolve 16.1 comes a new feature called the Boring Analyzer. It's not exactly what it's called, but for the sake of argument, we're going to call it the Boring Analyzer. We'll see why in just a moment. And the question is this a useful feature, or is this an insult to the entire filmmaking industry, as many people seem to think that it is on Facebook and forums and other groups out there? So we're going to take a look at it, and you decide what you think and let us know in the comments below. So let's get to it when we get right back. Okay, so let's get into this thing and take a look at why people may be losing their minds a little bit. And here I'm on the cut page. I have a timeline all set up, and over here in the left hand corner you see the little sleeping Z icon here. So we're going to click on that, and here we have Analyze Timeline Edits, and that's actually the name of the tool. It's not called the Boring Analyzer, it's called Analyze Timeline Edits. Now, this is where people are losing their minds. Boring clips. Edits longer than so many seconds are considered boring. Now, again, it's maybe a silly name. It could just say edits longer than 15 seconds are too long. Whatever. I don't care what they call it. I try and keep my edits usually a lot shorter, so more like 4 to 5 seconds depending on the clip. But of course there's times when a 4 or 5 minute clip is appropriate. So nobody is analyzing your stuff to say that something is boring. So here I've got it set for to detect if there's a shot that's longer than 15 seconds and an edit that is 15 frames or shorter to be considered a jump cut. So I'm going to click on Analyze here, and you can see on the timeline I have some markers. I have these gray marks that is showing me that those clips are longer than I specified, and over here I have this red line telling me that it's probably going to be a jump cut. So I'm going to go over here and look, and okay, I'll just play this, and yeah, it's too short, so I can decide if I want to take that out. Then I can come over to one of these long edits, and I can look at it and go, oh, you know what? That's totally appropriate for being that long. And I can ignore it. Nothing is being done. It's just showing you what you wanted to see from using this tool. So I don't know what the hubbub about it is, other than some people are like really bent about the fact that Grant Perry called it the Boring Analyzer when it is actually called the Analyze Timeline Edits tool. So the only time it says boring is in that one little piece. So I'm not really sure. But anyway, this is what the tool does. It will show you spots where you have short clips and short places where you have long clips. Now, where this actually can be very useful, and that is if you are shooting for stock footage. Now, in my case, I use blackbox.global, and it won't accept anything that is longer than 60 seconds. So I can quickly come over here, click on the Analyze tool, say, show me anything that's longer than 60 seconds, and I don't have anything, so I am good to go. I can export these as individual clips, and I know that I'm going to be safe with my uploads. And there have been several times where I've uploaded a bunch of clips and inadvertently something was too long. Now, unfortunately, I can't upload clips that are shorter than 5 seconds. So let's see, let me do some quick math here. So 5 seconds times 24 frames per second would be 120 frames. Let's see if it'll even let me put that in here. So 120, no, it's only going to let me do 24. So that's the only downside to this, is I wish I could have a little bit more control and say, okay, I want to see anything that's over 60 seconds, anything that's that's under 5 seconds, as well as this jump cut. So this tool could actually be improved a little bit in order to help me when I'm putting together my stock footage clips. So what do you think? I personally think it's a feature that some people will use once in a while. It's not going to be for everybody all the time, and there's certainly going to be people who will never use it. In fact, there's people who will never use the cut page. So is it an insult to the entire filmmaking industry? I don't think so. Could they have used a better name? Maybe, sure. But the question is, that I keep seeing over and over again is, well, who are they to determine what something is boring or not? And when you look at the feature, it's you. You determine if a shot is too long or too short. It's fully customizable. Nobody is determining that your shots are too short, but you. So maybe it could be a silly name. Maybe they could have used different wording, but who cares? It's a feature and it works and it does what it's supposed to do, and it may be helpful for some people. So that's my take on it. You let us know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts on it are. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Kerry with Filmmaker Central. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check that bell icon to get notified whenever there's a new video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate all the support out there. Be sure and check out the website at filmmakercentral.com and the Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/filmmakercentral. I'll catch you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.